I hope everybody's having a great morning. I know I'm having a great morning right now. Let's play some more Morrowind. So last time we were training our skills because we acquired not one, not two, not three, but 4 extra diseases, and now our disease counter is currently sitting at 7. So that people can see what diseases we have right now, we have the disease of Wheatbane, Wither, Brown Rot, Droops, Chills, Green Spore, and Yellow Tick. That means that my agility is rock bottom, my strength is getting there. Of course, these values are not right because they are more than 10. They're far more than 10. You can read the proper values over here. So what I'm going to do right now is try to train a little bit my agility, train a bit my strength, and train my endurance. I will not be able to use trainers for strength unless the skill is below 10, because in this game you're only able to train a skill as long as it is below its governing attribute. For example, I'm able to do 15 points of alchemy on a trainer if the trainer is willing to give me that. Or probably not. I probably would not be able to because my base value is probably lower because I have the mentor's ring that is boosting my intelligence by 10, which means my intelligence value right now is 23, or probably a bit less than that. Regardless, I will have to do some board training. So first things first is getting to sleep a bit more, so that I get my Amulet of Shadows charge back up and running. So I have multiple charges of it. And since in Morrowind you can just wait up here, again my enchanting is not really helping me much to get a lot of charge on my Amulet of Shadows. But I'm going to need a lot of skill training on sneaking. So we're getting back to Caldera until I get 10 points on agility multiplier over here, which should not take that long.
I hope this won't take long.
Travel to Caldera.
That's disgusting.
So there's other things that I'd like to talk about that I found extremely funny. So today I woke up and I noticed on my VOD channel, which by the way you can go and do my links right below my Twitch channel. It's a YouTube channel. I noticed I had some comments there, and one of my comments, which was a nice piece of feedback, that was 4 words that said, "God, speak English." So I found it extremely funny because it's the sort of feedback that I'm looking for, and I don't find it like a bad piece of feedback. I did relay this to another friend of mine, and he told me roughly that yeah, he could have said that in a less rude way, but I like the directness of it, because this person that left this comment could have absolutely opened the video, heard my dumbass speak, and then closed the video and just said that to himself without leaving the comment, and that would have been fine as well. Like, that's great, but the mere fact that they left the comment means that they cared enough to leave that comment as a piece of feedback. So in that way, I appreciate the generosity and the attitude of leaving that, because to me it's great. I look forward hearing more to what they have to say, if it is because I tend to mumble my words a lot, so it sounds rather weird. If it is my accent, I'm okay with that feedback. Like, I appreciate it. I'm not offended by it. But I found it extremely funny, regardless of what it is. I did see that somebody else said not everybody can speak English, or not everybody is from America, etc., etc. But that's okay too. I appreciate that. But to me, I still laugh about it. It's so good. But I welcome comments, like, even if they are a bit harsh, but they're feedback. I like that. It helps me grow as a content creator. I don't know if I could even call myself a content creator, because I'm just uploading my VODs as they are onto YouTube. Do I have any fatigue? No, I don't have any fatigue. Welcome to the pain zone, featuring myself. Come on. You need to just land 1 or 2 hits. I know my agility is minus 13, and I'm gonna get knocked over and over and over again. But that is the life of being an absolute deceased piece of garbage. There you go. Deceased? Not deceased. Thank God. Oh, there you are. Okay, so first things first. I need... Am I being chased by something, or there's like some rats nearby that are not allowing me to sleep? It's probably more rats or ales or kaguris around. Oh, there's a rat nearby. There's a rat. Well, the rat can be diseased, and I will not be running into a lot of trouble because I already have the rat disease. Ow. Ow. That's one down. Am I gonna get razored? Oh my god. So I'm, for the foreseeable future, will try to avoid being relatively close to Red Mountain, because that's where blighted enemies are, and I want to avoid getting any sort of blight disease. Okay, we are in business. Am I getting my sneak up? Let me double check over here. 78. Yeah, we're getting sneak up. I think if I can be a bit closer. So I'm gonna train sneak this way. So to a point that I can actually start sneaking over where the Mage's Guild attendant or the recruiter is. That way I don't have to rely on this woman to just do sneaking the entire time. I'll get ready to cast another charge of the amulet soon enough. That's the entire reason I'm using the Amulet of Shadows. The Amulet of Shadows is absolutely busted, so if you're having trouble going through a dungeon of sorts,
What's a girl gotta do
grab
to
this
get some
amulet
attention,
whenever you can, because you are able to just cheese through a lot of things. 80% Chameleon is far better than invisibility, because you're able to act and not break the effect, which is important. If you can get it on constant effect on an item, even better. You are able to sneak, able to do critical strikes. You are able to force NPCs sometimes to flee from you because they're not able to see you. It's great. It breaks everything. So, what is my multiplayer right now on agility? 6. Nick should be leveling up relatively soon. As long as this woman doesn't move from there, I will be fine. I'm still getting skill ups, right? No, I'm not getting skill ups.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm getting skill ups still. Okay, now we wait. Need 3 more skill ups of sneak. Oh, charge for now. Come on. Need 3 more skill ups, right? Yeah. I'm too close. I should do it. I know it's not very interesting, but this is kinda necessary. Because using a trainer is impossible. My skill in agility is rock bottom. Then again, there is another person that people usually use for sneak training, which is the the Seiranin lighthouse attendant or lighthouse. What would be the name? I would not say attendant. It would be not owner. There's a name for the profession of working in a lighthouse. But the lighthouse worker, I guess, to make it easier for me. Am I high enough on sync that I'm able to keep proccing it, or come on? From here, am I able to get some points, or I'm far away from her detection range? I think I'm far away from her detection range at this point. I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if that somehow starts proccing the sneak level up, or if it doesn't, then no, I'm still not skilled enough to sneak on a blind woman. That is extremely curious. I was under the impression that I should be able to sneak on her, no problem. Oh, there's an exam. Come on.
Can't you be quiet?
There you go. Do I have enough for a charge? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna sit over here. Sneak 14. Okay. How many points am I? Okay. Hopefully I will get my 2 points on sneak. And I can move on to brighter, better things for now. I have to do my 5 points on endurance and then... No, my 5 points. My 5 multiplier points in endurance, which I will get from using Bound Spear. And then... somehow get my 5 multiplier on strength. I have to cap my strength sooner rather than later. And somehow acquire an empty Grand Soul Gem and attempt killing a Golden Saint and soul trapping it. There will be some fortification that I will have to use, whether be fortify strength or constant effect restore fatigue. Most likely will be constant effect restore fatigue and fortify strength, and I'll have to put it on something really potent like a ring or a necklace. My sneak is still going up. Not anymore. So now, let's get some more rest here. I think 4 days should be more than enough to give me enough charge for the 2 levels that I'm gonna need. Again, I know it's not entertaining. The alternative of doing this would be using a full set of light armor and a short blade, and just go to town against like a mud crab or something and hopefully get those level ups, but it would take me a lot of time. I need 1 more point in sneak, right? Yeah, 1 more point in sneak, so come on. Come on, game. I assume by sneak 25, I should be able to do more static NPCs rather than this woman here. Or multiple NPCs that are static. I can think, for example, the armorer merchant in Palmora. Or... I believe the House Klalu has like 3 NPCs that are all held together in the same room, so I should be able to beat their detection range altogether. That would increase my sneak significantly. I will try to experiment a little bit and see what it's going to be. But I will not be using sneak in combat if that's the concern of other people that are watching this playthrough. So also we are, how many days? 6 days away from Grasping Fortune to come out. So hopefully this playthrough will be done before Grasping Fortune comes out. Most importantly, after Grasping Fortune comes out, the next content update from Tamriel Rebuild is Wealth Beyond Measure, which is, I do believe all the areas around Narcissus as well will get an extra amount of content, which is going to be pretty important and pretty hype. Okay. And I don't have enough charge. Okay. So we got our good amount of sneak. So my agility multiplier of 10 is a go. Fantastic. Okay, so where are we? Right, we have to head to Urshilaku camp.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
So let's advance the quest a little bit more. I can acquire Corpus as well. The funny thing, I could use Corpus a lot to boost my endurance and my strength, which would make me like a horrifying healing machine, because it, I believe, increases your strength and your endurance, but it cuts on your agility, intelligence, and willpower, I believe, or your personality. It was 3 stats down, 2 stats up. Since we're going to Urshilaku camp, we need to head through the Silt Striders and head all the way north. Plus, with the extra strength and endurance, I should be able to beat a Golden Saint without much of a problem. Before I do Ilunivi and get Corpus, I have to showcase the other way to get Corpus and show what happens to the main quest if you do that. Aldrun. And from Aldrun, Oh, okay. I thought he fell down. Margan.
Why walk when you can run?
So, an easy way to get to Urshilaku. A lot of people go through the coast. I like to take this route over here. It's a more direct route. There you go. So I do believe this area over here is called the Scar, and it's a trail that goes all the way from the base of Red Mountain to the sea, and it has some couple of openings to the side where you can enter the Ashlands. So these are some coastal Ashlanders. Ow. Ow. It's okay, we're gonna take some damage here. We're gonna take some damage. It's okay. This will increase my armor and I will be more resistant to damage. It's all okay, it's fine. Oh my god. Come on.
You in.
Perfect. We can rest a little bit. Oh right, yeah. That can happen. I mean, if there's some solace about this, is I will not have any durability sort of damage to my weapons and armor, because I have no armor and I'm using bound weapons in general, so things should be fine. The funny thing is I'm not able to carry Dark Brotherhood gear because I will be over encumbered if I do so. But I'll try to be as organic as possible. Oh, are you? No, this is. Oh no, this is boring. If he's blighted, I'm. Oh, thank God. I thought he was blighted. If he was blighted, if he had been blighted with strength, then he would not be able to move, because that's the telltale of an enemy being blighted. They start moving really, really sluggish, not slugly, sluggish. So I'm trying my hardest and my damnedest to not encounter blighted enemies. But see, if I end up with a blighted strength, when I don't have much more strength to work with, I'm in big trouble. I mean, very, very big trouble. 22 strength. In order to actually be able to complete the game with all the diseases, air quotes on all, because there's some that I will not be able to carry, mainly Corpus because of the quest, a script removes Corpus, and Witch Bane, which the only effect that the disease has is paralysis, and that's kind of impossible for me to do it. If I had an NPC that I used command on and attacked the person that had the Witch Bane thing, then yeah, sure, I should be able to beat it with every disease, but my body would be just a static thing, just sitting there watching everything unfold in front of him. It would be funny, but not something that I would be able to do much with. Oh. Well, this is our blighted enemy. Get blight disease. Please don't be strength. Please don't be strength. Please don't be strength. And after doing this a couple of times, I think it's strength. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
This is exactly the situation I did not want to be. Yeah, I cannot drop a summoned weapon. So all my gear that I have currently, I have to drop it. I have to drop all of it. I cannot be using anything. Alright, I cannot drop this. I have to find something that I have, because here's the thing. If I don't have any clothes on, I will trigger a different kind of greeting, which is the no clothes greeting, which means I will get my progress completely and utterly barred from the main quest. So I have to find something that will fortify my strength. Okay. Oh no, I'm not even able to move, period. Oh no. I need something to fortify my strength and I don't have it. Yeah, it's impossible for me to complete at this point then. Because I'm at 0. Actually, I'm at absolute 0. Let me keep dropping things and see. Yeah, I'm at an absolute 0. How high did I roll my... Oh god, I rolled 34, which is rather low, but it's not that bad. So here I'm sitting at absolute 0. And I'm unable to move because I have no strength whatsoever. I have to reload because otherwise it's impossible for me to go through. I have to plan out for this.
Where would you like to go?
I need some fortification. Strength fortification in some shape or form. I know this is coming, but that means that at that point in the playthrough I would be done. I would not be able to proceed anymore. So I need some contentious plan for this. Maybe some magical item. Like an amulet that boosts strength, maybe? That would be ideal. I have to check the local enchanters around the Mages Guild. Barter. Demon Helmet for bound cuirass or bound gloves, yeah. Chameleon. Restore health. No, none of these are useful. Fortify luck. I think at this point I have to get that that constant effect fortify strength on a piece of jewelry. Otherwise I will not be able to continue. So I have to get Soul Trap. I have to get a good weapon, which is probably going to be my Bound Spear. And I have to get a Grand Soul Gem. I think I can get a good Grand Soul Gem from the Tel Mora Tower in Sadith Mora. Let me see. Because that was the worst case scenario. Just finding Blackheart Rod. Even though it rolled really, really low, that was really, really bad. Oh yeah, there's an enchantment here, right? But I think I get Services Refusal. No, I don't. Absorb willpower. Summon Daedroth, yeah. I'll buy one of the gem feeders. Oh, she sells that log splitter. Oh, that could be useful. Water Spear. Water breathing 100 points on self. I do believe there's an empty Grand Soul Gem in the base of Tel Mora.
Please, I don't...
Oh, plus I wanted to be looking for a bunny bug helmet. A cephalopod helmet. So if I'm able to acquire one in some shape or form, then I would be in good business. Tel Naga. I think there was one Grand Soul Gem sitting somewhere here. In a table somewhere here. There it is. I knew I would be able to find it. Let's wait 1 hour. Perfect. So that's step 1. Step 2.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Is getting these. Step 3 is having Soul Trap ready. And my Bound Spear.
Please, I don't wish to catch
the odds of me
whatever you have.
succeeding on this plan are very low. So unless I'm able to get the Golden Saint stuck somewhere, this is going to be a pretty horrid situation. So she's going to instantly clap me. This is going to be a very, very interesting thing to do. Summon Golden Saint. Put my heart saves in before anything happens. That is good. Soul Trap. And here we go. Ooh. Oh, she has a staff. That's okay. I actually left out on the weapon that she's using. Ooh, come on. Oh my god. The last quality health potion. Only have 1 minute to kill her. Okay, where's my Ikash? Oh, fucking god. Oh no, she's timing out. Ah, it's close. I can do it. This is doable. This is doable. This is doable. This is doable. Patience. Patience. Patience and a lot of grit. The moment my spear is coming out, yeah. And now my golden seed is coming out. It is going to take a couple of attempts. Thank God I actually bought the scroll. Come on. Oh, one more. Come on. Okay. Okay. We're close. We're close. We're very, very close. Stop staring me. Come on, girl. Hell yeah. Oh boy. We are in business. Okay. We are in good business. Okay. I need to go and fetch my amulet. Gonna be an expensive endeavor, of course. But it will be unnecessary. Amulet or let me see
I'm not interested.
which way I can go with it. But it's gonna be very expensive. So it's going to be a 45 strength constant effect 1 to whatever high
You
it
will
is.
address me with respect.
And play it off from that point and see how much it will be its cost. We'll get some Dark Valkyrie Assassins and flip some money on Creeper. Okay, so enchanting. Let's see. Exquisite Amulet. I thought it was 204. Yeah, it's 120, I guess. Was exquisite ability 120 all the time? I thought it was 240. Well, 120. Yes. Constant effect. Fortify attribute. Strength. 1, 2... 47, 48, 47. So I need 128,000 gold to fill up this. But it will be 47 strength, which is a significant amount of strength, and I will be able to push some training as well. So 128, 274. 128, 207. Yeah, and I'm sitting at 9,385, so I'm pretty far away from that. But we got a Golden Saint Soul. I could grind some money in the Dark Brotherhood hideout. And I think that would be an ideal thing to do. Caldera.
That's disgusting. I think
Ask
you should
a
leave
commoner.
before I
hope
lose
this
my
won't take
lunch.
long.
I know it would be looked frowned upon that I'm going that creeper and just dumping money and just using these. But I could just do it rather organically and just use an axe, just go to town. Yeah, I will use a rather different method. Yeah, let's buy an iron axe. Axe or mace? Mace probably.
Please,
And just
don't
whack on
wish
things
to
on the
catch
wilderness for a
whatever
little
you
bit and get some strength.
Where did I put that? What was that?
I don't think the Caldera Mage skill has a bed at all, so let's try and use the bed of one of these very noble people. See, their rooms are locked. I have bound mace too, so I could use that rather than buy a mace. Will also train my intelligence a little bit more. I will make landing blows a bit easier. Oh, I should have checked how much it would be to make a constant effect bound weapon on an item. Let me double back and check, because maybe that would be extremely helpful too. I will eventually will have to use a constant effect, 45 strength enchantment, because the amount of strength that I'm gonna need is over 150 to 100 and something, 170 strength. It's rather high. Let me yoink again the soul. If I can have like a constant effect mace, I'll be happy with that. Let me see. Enchanting. Put a ring on it. Constant effect. Bound mace. Oh, it's 10,000 gold. And it's an enchantment. Like I can use it on a very common ring if necessary. I should be able to append more enchants on top of it, like restore fatigue. 4 points on self. That is more manageable. Because it would allow me to overcome the enchantment that Sander will have, but I will not be using the bound mace anyway at that point. And also the disease that will come from the tribunal expansion. What a weird situation that I find myself in. So you can make constant effect. Weakness to common disease. Oh yeah, spell absorption. Oh, yeah, right. Multipliers. Forgot about that. How high can I make the common disease? 25. Okay, and spell absorption I can make, I think, 1, 2... Oh god, that is horrid. Hmm. I can make something work with that. Okay. If I find another Grand Soul Gem and another Golden Saint, hopefully I have the resources to fight it out. But right now, this Soul Gem will remain here for the time being. I need more strength and I need more endurance. But more importantly, I need more strength in general. So let's go around Caldera and bash
Let's
some
get this over with quickly.
tombs in the area.
I hope this won't take long.
Save. Da-da-da-da-da. I see a rat all the way over there. Oh, don't be blighted. You were moving rather sluggish. Oh, it's a common rat. Okay, phew. Let me go up this mountain a little bit so the cliff blazer will glide down. There we go. Fantastic. Beautiful gameplay. There's enough forage over here. Indalian Ancestral Tomb. Camps. Perfect. Yeah, simple scamp just slapping me. Like something that normally does not happen. Bonewalkers are strict. Oh. Go back, Casper. I don't care about you. Oh my god. Perfect. Here another creeper on the other side. I'm able to open this with any sort of luck. Yes, indeed. We're making a little bit of progress. Just a little bit of progress. Excellent. Beautiful. I wanted to go and pick up a golden mace now that I think about it. Spears, finish up the spear and then just hard focus on the bound mace. Because the spear is 14. Again, I'm just torn in which direction I should be doing these things. Like, get points on strength whenever possible, that's for sure. For fuck's sake. Come on. most intense fight in the middle of the rain. This is Kaguri. I already have their disease, right? This is Kaguri. I think I do. It's yellow tick, the one that they have. Sorry, need to check. Deceased Kaguri. Yellow tick. Yep. Already have their power. I know a lot of people will find that questionable that I kill a scrib, but in times of need, you gotta do horrid acts, war crimes, in order to actually complete a challenge. There you go. Common mixed hound. Okay, what do we have here? How is my skill on spear? It's almost about to level up. My endurance is still at 2. No, wild war. The other possible way for me to actually be able to do a lot of movement would be to just carry a lot of Sujamas the entire time and chuck them when necessary. Probably put some Sujamas as an emergency in Calles Cosade's room. Oh, you're moving way too slow. Okay. As long as I'm not getting closer to the Ashland, I should be okay to not find the blighted enemies. But there will be a lot of exploration and a lot of avoiding enemies. I don't wonder what the Kwama Queens themselves have in terms of diseases, right? Because a lot of Kwama Queens in this game are carriers of blight diseases, so I'll have to probably check on the list what they may have. Come on, land the hit. There you go. I feel like I'm being the Act 2 mercenary from Diablo 2, just doing the jabs. The jabs that proc everything. Just proc the crushing blows, proc the key, the rune words. Because it's been so long since I played Diablo 2. They haven't really done much with it. Like ever since Diablo 4 came out, Diablo 2 did not get much in terms of new content, which is sad. I always look at remasters from the lens of somebody that keeps an eye on the Age of Empires 2 remaster. And they just keep printing new content, new civilizations, new everything, new mechanics, rebalancing civilizations, changes on units, graphical changes on units. I think the latest patch they made massive changes to the castles of each civilization. Unique units now look different from their elite to their base unit. Like a lot of really neat things. And then I look at all these other remasters from other companies. They are not doing like half of it, which makes me sad. It's a lot of really good potential content that they could be making, and people would most likely welcome it because they bought the remake. And they're getting not much outside from here's the game. It runs better on the modern hardware, which I guess for some people it would be fine. But I don't think anybody would complain if you would get more stuff, more bang for your buck. Come on. Bound weapon is doing work. How far am I? 3 endurance. I will probably have my 10 points in speed before I have my 10 points in endurance. I'll have to rely on training yet again. I think endurance is governed by... No, sorry. Endurance governs... or rather governs heavy armor, medium armor, and spear. Unless I'm missing one stat. I believe that's all of the endurance based skills. Yeah, I believe so. I have to train maybe medium or heavy armor, whichever happens to be the cheapest one. On the bright side, I will no longer need to worry about spears. I will have to worry about maces. Once I'm done doing all the endurance training that I have on this level. From this point onward, every level up that I get will be 10 points to my maximum HP per level, which is huge. Which is massive, I like that. Clear an ancestral tomb. If I see a bone walker, I'm... Those are vampires. Yeah, that's a bit too early for me. That is a bit too early for me. I know there's a disease there, but that's a bit too early. I am for certain not gonna grab a vampire disease at this point in the game. Although I would get my stats buffed significantly if I get the right clan brood disease. I have to probably research which one would be the most ideal one, in fact. Because not all vampirism is the same in Morrowind. There's 3 strains of vampirism, and according to which vampire you got your disease from, is whichever stats will get buffed, if I remember correctly, and whichever clan will actually accept you as part of their brood. That would be what you would call a vampire clan member, I guess, because they're like hives and they're like ants, whatever. Point being, vampirism at this point in time would be suicidal, and it would be really, really bad because considering that now diseases already make a lot of the NPCs not willing to give me their main quest topics. Vampirism is far, far worse. Because on top of some NPCs not giving you their main quest dialogue, some other NPCs, namely boats, silt striders, guild guide mages, will not give you their services period because you're a vampire. So that is horrid. Normal Scream, normal Cliff Racer. Am I getting stalked by Cliff Racer? No, but something else is actually going to come and stalk me soon. I should probably... What do I have? I have Bound Mace on 6. I should probably put Bound Mace on 1. Bound Mace on 1. Delete this one. So I don't only have my Chardax, so... I don't see the point of it. Unless I find like a normal iron magical axe, then that would be fine. That would be my way to increase my strength significantly. What? We're back at the Ashlands. Get 13 hours of rest so we can see a little bit. We are A-OK. That's a clip racer. Come on, forager. Come on, cliff racer. Yeah, I will just explore caves as long as there are no vampires around. Explore other locales around here. There's no way I will be able to get Helecid's ring with all the diseases on. Helecid, as soon as he gets aggressive with me, he's gonna drive his Daedric Daikatana into my buttocks in one fell swoop. You'll be real bad. Please don't be deceased. Please don't be deceased. I mean, don't be blighted. Disease is fine. If it is the rat is diseased, it's fine. If it is blighted, it's not fine. What are we doing with spear? Almost about to level up again. Nice. My strength is at 1. I'll take my sweet time and go around this area, and then for Bound Mace I will probably go around the area to the south. I know I'm avoiding the main quest, but consider that I found a blighted rat already on the road there. I'm making an arbitrary call to avoid it for the time being. Can I aggro the cliff racer? Yeah, there we go. Oh right, I have Woad. Forgot that I can use that. That will give me some extra juice. And I guess this is important. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by everything. Oh, Jesus. I find it funny that some NPCs actually do have bad skills on their schools that they are casting. Also, you have no more health killing potions, so I have to survive this with the skin of my teeth. Do I have any sort of healing via scrolls? I have Icarian Flight. I guess that would count as... Oh, I have Scroll of Vitality. Yeah, I will use this. Oh! Now, will this last? Oh no. Will this be able to out-heal the damage that is incoming? Most likely not, unless I'm able to erase one of these people out of here. Nope, I'm dead. Okay. If I hide right around here, Cliff Racer is coming. The most ideal way to do this is to aggro them one by one. Hopefully. Yeah, they're coming. If they can come one by one, I should be fine. Uh-oh, no. I made a doo-doo. I made an oopsie.
You will die.
Oh, resisted paralysis, nice.
Let me live.
What did she damage? My strength or my his burden? I think it was a burden spell that she has as a component on this Kerpakulopa spell that she's unable to cast successfully. What is this? Okay, let me see. Yeah? Drain fatigue. Okay. Ah. Drain endurance and also... yeah, and strength. Okay.
Die, Fixer.
Perfect. Okay, that was an improvement.
Now you die.
And now we can just sit back. I always wonder why there were not many enemies like these. I mean by that, enemies that are not that skilled by casting more powerful spells and you would see them whiff. That's a clip racer over there. Fantastic, beautiful gameplay. Scrib. My 0 agility is still holding really strong. Even with a multiplier of 5 agility, I don't think I would be able to breach the 0 barrier. I would need far more agility, which means on level up I will have to go and train again some more sneaking. You guys will have to subject yourselves to more sneak training, sadly. Oh, there's some elites over there. Hopefully none of them are deceased. So I think I am lacking the deceased variant of this thing. They don't seem deceased. Yeah, they don't seem deceased. Good. Very good. But yeah, on the heads up, I will have to have a constant effect restore fatigue item. Probably a ring. Rothan Ancestral Tomb. I hear ghosts. That's good. Also, the music that you're hearing right now, it's not from Baseline Morrowind, it's from the music pack that you can download alongside Project Tamriel, which is pretty good. And I think it fits Morrowind quite well, because it has music for when you're underwater, music when you are in dungeons, in caves, etc, etc, etc. You know what I would like? I would like for this thing to open. Security level up. Okay, so what do we have here? 2 ancestral ghosts. Another lock 10, fantastic. Oh, I have an amulet of opening, don't I? Yeah, I can just use that. Why do I just not use the amulet of opening? That's an archer, is it not? That's an archer, right? That's an archer, right? Yep, that's an archer. Archers are horrid. And that probably was not like their best arrows. There was one on the previous stream that had Viper arrows, and those things would just stack the damage over time dots. It was not great. I could be using Absorb Health actually. My cast chance is what? Yeah, I will go. Yeah, I should be using that more often. I don't have much in terms of magic. Alright, already had a bounce spear with me. Come on, land your skip. Come on, land the hit. Perfect, beautiful. Any more ghosts here? No, doesn't seem so. Shrine to Saint Belo. Okay. What is this? Is that a key? Oh, that's a lockpick. That's a lockpick. Okay. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Rest until healed. So I'm at 9, right? Yeah. I'll have to probably return, train some speed and some endurance, probably some hand-to-hand with Kairos Cosadis, and then do some medium or heavy training at the Fighter's Guild. Strength, as usual, is getting the backseat, and I don't like that one bit. But starting from next level onwards, I should be able to get some strength training, no problem. Enemies nearby. Yeah, cliff racers. Aren't I glad to Aren't I glad to see these guys often? They're good training. Endurance 5 points. No, it's a Aquama mine. Script, I'm sorry, but I need you. I need to kill you. Spear 43. Come on. Yeah, I got my last point to level up. That's fantastic. Now I need to fall back a little bit and hopefully Cliff Racer will follow suit. Perfect. Let's recall and get back to Caius then.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you
So,
have.
how far am I on multipliers? 2 points in speed and 5 on endurance. Okay, training. 2 points on speed from hand to hand. My speed, how high is it? 40. So far it is 40. It's gonna be even worse once I start catching the other diseases.
There's no time for talk now. Go. Go.
The other way for me to be able to train skills would be to train the skill with an effect. Because you can make trained skills, I believe. Be a spell on Morrowind. So that in itself should be good enough. You train block and athletics, right?
Let's get
Please,
this over
I
with
don't
quickly.
wish to catch whatever you
Athletics and
have.
spear, not the things that I'm looking for. I need endurance, and I believe you do medium armor, yeah? 2, 3. I think I was sitting at 5, so now I'm sitting at 8. Yeah. 4, 1, 5. Agility, endurance, and speed. Fantastic. Okay. This now I don't need the spear anymore. I can drop it by Kai's home. I don't have enough magic to cast that. There we go. Press here.
Please, I don't wish to
Hello,
catch
Caius. I'm
whatever
here to
you
drop
have.
Mach spear.
You in.
Caius, I'm being assaulted. Caius, Caius, help! Caius, help! Caius, help!
This is the end of you, sweet.
Caius is just sitting there. He's like, oh, he's having fun with his new friend. No, Caius, I'm being assaulted.
So what's this about?
Can I use this bit? Oh, I can. Okay. Perfect. I hope this enchant doesn't come back. Okay. Round 2. Let's go, Mother Piper.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Yeah, no, his enchant went back at full potency. Oh, Jesus. If anything, this is a good target dummy.
What was that?
He's not doing that much damage and he's strong enough to actually take a couple of blows to the head. Eventually I will be able to shred his armor.
Now you die.
Oh. There you go. Oh. 3 HP. Okay, well, seems that this is what we're doing.
Well, what brings you here, friend?
We're training an armored and we're training strength at the same time. And some intelligence, I guess, too.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Die, Fetcher. There's no escape.
I could be using Woad. I think he rolled really, really high on those hits. I feel like I'm being the target dummy here. Whew.
Well, what brings you
How high
here,
is my
friend?
armor right now? Yeah, I'm getting my armor going up really high. Round 3. Let's go.
Please,
Hello,
I
friend.
don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Come on. Come on. Just need to land those hits.
Die, Fetcher.
I would imagine his armor does not heal up when I go to rest. So you're getting pretty close to Caius, and I don't like that one bit. May end up hitting Caius by mistake, and that would be pretty bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now you die.
Uh-oh. Play it safe, play it safe, play it safe, play it safe. Let's go to the Fighter's Guild and see if they have some death potions, and I will just snap one or two.
Annoying outlet.
If I go to sleep, we will go and heal up. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Fighter's Guild. I think by this point you guys should have... Yep, you have your restock. Fantastic. Let's grab the common ones, let's grab the cheap ones. Let's chug some of the cheap ones because you are really, really expensive. Not expensive, but you're really, really heavy. And we can continue onwards with our little song and dance that we were doing with our good buddy, the Dark Brotherhood Assassin. Let's also walk, so we have full stamina too. I'll leave the standard HP healing potions for
Keep moving, scum.
the more important stuff. Oh yeah, I could use armor to increase.
Please, I
Oh,
don't wish.
right, I forgot to cast my bound mace. Right. Okay.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever
So
you
his
have.
charge not come back up. And his health did not go up either. Fantastic.
You inward.
Come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. Your agility, lad. Come on. Fantastic. Beautiful gameplay. Iron dagger. I think at that certain point his dagger would have gone the way of the dodo with how much he was using it. Let me move the dagger over here. Now, would I be able to carry all of this to Creeper? Yeah, okay. But we'll do some Creeper offloading then. We'll use the repair hammers to repair these things. Hopefully I will get some skill ups on armorer. Get some more strength. Use every single bit of strength that I can get. My athletics went up. Athletics is speed. Right. What about acrobatics? Right. I forgot about that too. Let's jump. I need to do some agility training too.
What bothersome creature.
Where's my acrobatics sitting down? Oh, acrobatics is my minor. Yeah, that will get my level up higher too. Fighter's Guild. Repair hammers, put them all together. Grab those restore fatigue things. Wait 1 hour so I have full fatigue. Perfect. And now I can drop all these hammers here without much of a problem. Next thing on the list is to check if I'm able to... Oh, she's still looking behind. Am I able to sneak up on this woman? Since that the answer is a resounding no. Sneak. Where is my sneak? $28. We're looking at 28. 30. Okay, from here with Chameleon I can. From this point with the Amulet of Shadows, I can slowly in and out. Beat her detection range. Which is a lot of heavy lifting at that point. On the red card, I needed to be very, very close. I need to mark somehow this is the spot that I need to stay in. Let's put the expensive amulet right on my feet. If I do this, I'll put it right on my feet. There we go. That is the standing point where the expensive amulet is. And I will just recast Chameleon to remain here. Sneak is going up. 70, 71, yeah, it's going up. Okay. And now we chill. We take some drinks of water and we let this be for a little bit. Sneak 16. Of course, there will be a point where I will not need to use Chameleon at all to be able to level up sneaking. I wager like around, like I said, around sneak 25 to sneak 30, I should be in great shape to be able to do it. And it should be more reliable too. I mean, this is reliable, but I have to use the Amulet of Shadows to actually complete this, or rather than complete, to be able to progress with my skill. That's a detection, so we have to wait until she runs her detection again and it fails. But so far it is success, 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 success,
There's
success,
someone
success,
watching.
success,
I can tell.
success, success, failure. And then it's failure, failure, success. Just, it's a dice roll that is going on and on and on and on again. And every time I succeed, I get a point on my sneaking. It's easier, as I said, it's easier on NPCs that are static because I don't have to reposition or anything like that. I can just let it be. Also, being able to just remain on sneak like this, it's not possible on baseline Morrowind, because on baseline Morrowind you have to hold the key. I do believe this is something that the code patch added, and not many people know about it, and assume that in Morrowind sneak is just a single press of a key, like it is in Oblivion, I believe, and in Skyrim. But no, this is a code patch thing. Back in the old day, you will have to have an object that is heavy enough to hold down the key. So when you went to school or went to work or went to sleep, you will be able to train sneaking without being there and holding the key the entire time. My Chameleon failed. Let's see if I can actually get skill without using Chameleon. I think the answer is negatory. So how high is my agility? I got two points on sneak out of the entire charge of the Amulet of Shadows from this woman. Once the charge of Amulet of Shadows fades away, I will just go to Caldera, offload all these Dark Brotherhood pieces of gear, and then return and explore the southern part of Barterfell. Hopefully that the area around there does not have much in terms of blighted enemies or enemies with diseases that will destroy my strength. Because if they do, then we are in a pickle. In a great pickle. I would also start considering heading to Morrowind and get some training on the goblins. Hopefully I don't find the diseased Dorsok that has the drain fatigue disease, because that would be bad. Okay, that charge went away. Let's get the hell out of here. Travel to Caldera.
Come on. I haven't got all day, you know.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
They are very, very vocal about that. Very, very vocal. Barter. Take this, creeper. Give me my money. So with that covered, I should be able to make a constant effect restore fatigue ring, which is not bad, but certainly not the first thing I would like to spend my money on. But also head towards the coast, but I'm risking finding a diseased mud crab. I think if I find a diseased mud crab and I get mud crab and get
I am busy, so
their disease, I would be
Go away, diseased creature.
in a god awful situation as well. I think like swamp fever is -10 strength, isn't it? Swamp fever, yeah, 10 to 20 drain strength. So coastlines will have to be avoided for the time being. Let's head towards somewhere better. Like Molagmar, for example. That sounds like a far better place to be. Seiranin, Suran. Suran is on the way where I want to go. Actually, there's a lot of things that I can do around Suran. Not Suran proper, but like Suran adjacent neighborhood things. Namely caves and enemies. Not Umbra, of course. Umbra is gonna destroy me if I even stare in his general direction. Oh, there's a clothier over here. Are you a fine clothier? You might be a fine clothier, actually. Expensive, and extravagant, but not exquisite. Okay. Fair. Trader. So my function count is decent enough. Need some strength training from jumping around. So we got the bound mace, we're fine. Molaga Amor region. Oh, I see a mudcrab. Please don't be deceased. I'm okay if the cliff racer is deceased. I'm fine. Yep, on my knees. Once again. Common cliff racer. Good. And armor goes up. Genuinely curious how high my armor is going to be once an armor is at 100, because eventually it will hit 100. At 50, 40, how high is it now? 51. I have 16 points of armor with no piece of armor equipped. Like, I would think it would hit like maybe 40, 50. Because the expectation is to use like shield to increase your armor rating, I believe. Horrible creatures. Oh. Out of sheer curiosity, I want to see how high I would have rolled. 13. GG. This is Mad Crab is something that I cannot pick up right now. So I will avoid the mud crabs altogether. Because if I'm killing the mud crabs, I will have to absolutely pick up the disease. This is why I really need to min-max my stats. Because having strength 0 is game over. I don't have any other way to move around. Unless I'm drunk on Sujamas the entire time. So I'll pretend I didn't see the mud crabs and just keep going. I will avoid even acknowledging that the mud crabs exist. Oh, this is the worst case scenario. This is really bad. Yeah, I'm seeing intervention should probably put me in Suran. Unless something fucky happens and sends me somewhere else. It sends me to Vivek because Suran apparently does not have a temple. Fantastic. Also, do I have a bounty by chance? I don't. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just walking around. I wonder if I'm able to even go toe to toe against Severa Magia. I don't believe I would be able to do well against her. There's some enemies I can fight here too. Common rats, okay. I can only wait down here. Oh, that's the disease rat. No. No, wait, I already killed a disease rat, so it's fine. I can kill that disease rat. I don't have... What is that? Sorry, little rat, I need to check on something. What is this? Okay, oh yeah. Ow. Well, the good news is that I should be able to train a little bit down here. The bad news, as usual, is that I don't have enough magicka. So I need to find one of these stores or any sort of rest. Oh yeah, another dreamer. Flattering. Any host? I think there should be a hostel around here, right? Abbey of St. Delawin, Glass Owner's Hall. 10.
Leave me.
Have an amulet of opening, so I should be fine. He was occupied. I need a bed. I need a bed quickly. They're not making any favors right here. Oh, it goes to the plaza. Okay. Trader. Oh, he does not have. Oh, he has a
Dying Outlander.
trapdoor. Oh. And I can sit here. Okay, good. Very, very good. Very, very good. We found a place where we can rest.
Why do you Outlanders think you can bother anyone?
We're A-okay. As usual, we check our daily amount of skills raised. We continue going downwards. So finding swamp fever was bad. Finding a blighted rat was bad. Our options are running rather low when it comes to directions where I can go to. I'm gonna be on my knees often. Come on. There you go. Excellent. I'm gonna get that other rat as soon as I can clear a whole side of rats. I should be able to take a rest down here rather than go up all the way to the plaza to get some more magicka. No, come back. Where are you?
You should have picked an easier.
Oh no, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. You can fall into the water, that would be fantastic. Yeah, that is the kind of enemy that I will not be able to kill. Oh, he dislodged. I turned around once and he was like, okay, he's not looking at me. Vroom! Damn it. Yeah, rats on this end? Yeah, there's a couple. If I can go this way, I can probably kill these other rats over here. As long as I clear all these other areas, I should be okay. I wonder if my disease can get worse by contracting the disease once again. Like, I already have it, but I wonder if it will get overwritten by a stronger strain. Oh, time to leave. Time to leave and get out of there. Get all the way up to the plaza again to find that one place that I could sleep. This is the beauty of challenges. Sometimes you have to do really unconventional things to be able to do something that any normal player should be able to do. Was this trader here going to his house?
Leave me.
Rest here, no problem.
Keep moving, scum.
I
To
can
greet
already
you.
tell I'm not going to like. Why do you Outlanders think you can bother anyone you please?
We're back in business. Let's go down. It's away. I believe I was over the other side of this one, wasn't I? Yeah. Was fighting the rats over this end over here. On here in the water I can get a lot of athletics training if I just leave it to auto swim. But I will also boost my level a lot as well. Hello little rats, I know you healed up. Come on. Land the hit. Perfect. Good. We are in business. We're doing great. Need a little bit more cleanup here. But to answer my own question, I said, would I be able to take a mano against Zebra Magia? And the answer is most likely not. If a full-born mold Nordic battle axe wielding Nord is able to just destroy me in 2 hits, I should be really careful to not aggro him right now. Zebra Magia would probably destroy me the moment she even lays eyes on me. So there's a lot of rats here. A dangerous amount of them. I mean, my armor is gonna go up like crazy, but I'm not here for my armor, I'm here for my blunt weapon skills. Come on. Land the hit. Land it. Come on. Okay, so now we can test... Oh wait, there's the other rats over this end, isn't it? Yeah. Beautiful, I can rest here. Fantastic, okay. So, my theory is that I cannot get the same disease as I already have. So I'm gonna try it a couple of times here. I'll go with the assumption that no. Disease that you already have, disease that you cannot get again. Or get worse. So with that, I'm happy. Very, very happy. So anything in this... Oh, there's some beds that I can rest here if needed. That node over there is gonna be the bane of me, so I better return to do something more useful. 2 points in strength, fantastic, amazing. We clearly have I've done a huge improvement.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than...
Let's try to get the cap on the agility training by finding somebody that I can sneak on, and then...
There's no time for talk now. Go.
Who I can do this with? I can go to the Caldera Mages Guild, and maybe over there I can just do some sneak training too.
Where is that?
Please, I don't wish to
Hello, Caius,
catch
how you
whatever
doing?
you have.
Don't mind the assassin, by the way, Caius. I think eventually the Palmora corpse cleaning crew is gonna pick it up soon.
Annoying outlanders.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if anybody in the Hlalu clan hall moved.
There is no
Because if I can set them up to be looking away from where I'm gonna be standing, and I can get 3 people to just
There is someone watching me.
have low detection, then I should be fine. There's 4 of them. This one is looking over here. Can I get you to look over
Do
here?
you mind?
Yeah. Okay. So she's looking over there now. Just need
Whatever it is, I'm not interested.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. He will not turn.
You must be joking. Bother someone else.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Great. So they're all looking away. From here, if I had good enough sneak, I should be able to be getting sneak rank ups, but it seems... Let's try with Chameleon if
Where
I...
is that slave?
Oh, he moves. Fuck. But I'm beating the sneak of some of these guys, so... Yeah, it's going up. The more people you are actually beating the sneak detection, the better. So somebody... Oh, somebody beat the detection score. So as long as nothing changes, I should be okay here for a little bit. Until my Chameleon runs out, then my sneak score is gonna be questionable. Come on. Nothing should have changed from this, except from this guy. But it probably because he's... Oh, he now has a stronger detection range. So this place is probably not that great. I don't think these two move. If that's the case, I can probably have these two look away too.
Do not bother me.
I will have to be standing right around the stairs over there.
Have you no sense about you? You spread disease like a rat.
I do. Thank you very much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Probably nothing.
Let's wait 48 hours so I have at least a charge of Chameleon. And I'm beating the stealth score probably of both of them. I think the one that is beyond... Oh, he moves. I think the one beyond the table actually is being blocked by the table. There's something funky with objects in the game. Like if you're
I
behind
could kill that guar. Those boots are ruined.
a shelf, like for example, say this shelf was a bit ahead and I was hiding behind it, I would not be detected ever, but I would not get my sneak score to go up at all. So this means that Balmora Hlalu Clan Hall is not a good place to train sneaking. Unless your sneak is high enough to actually beat the detection scores.
There is
Yeah,
someone
he's
watching.
staring at me right
I
away.
can tell.
I need to find one place that had multiple people, but they're remaining static. The Mages Guild. Oh, there's 2 in the Fighters Guild, which is better than 1, so I believe they don't move unless Haspat Antagonism moves, then screw me, I guess.
Let's get this over with quickly.
I don't believe you lads move, right?
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You lads don't move, right? They don't seem to move. Okay, sneak. 18. 23. Okay, I think it's working. 25. 27. From here, it's working. Nope, he moves. But I'm still beating his detection score, so it's fine. Again, only with Chameleon 80 I'm able to train it. Both move. And there he goes. So difficult to find somebody that...
Die, Fetcher.
Oh, you. But would you mind not doing this right now? Did he get stuck? Seems that he got stuck. Let me grab that and give him the old rustle tussle here. Ah. But seems that we'll have to make another stop at Caldera, regardless of what I want to do. Ow. To train more sneaking. The only solace about this assassin is that I will get more training on an armored, and of course the gold as well that I will end up using for enchanting eventually. Come on, we're almost there.
You Imra.
Fantastic. Okay. Grab these. Take these. Sleep. Will I trigger another one? No. Cool. Let's go and grab the repair hammers and repair the armor and head to Caldera once again. Here you go. Mage's Guild. All is for the money. If I get that fat ring of boosted strength, then
That's disgusting. I think you should
Identify
leave before I
I am
lose
busy,
my
so
lunch.
if you will excuse.
that we should be okay. Hello, Creeper. How you doing? You have money? Yeah, you do. There you go. Extra money. I can train sneak with this guy too, can't I?
There is no time for talk with you.
I'm able to get him to look away. Oh, I come from this position. Oh, I'm actually able to train sneak with this guy without the need of chameleon. That's actually pretty good. I think it would go better if I'm able to get him on the back. Oh, nice. I don't need to go and waddle around the red card anymore then. It's not completely and utterly reliable, that's for sure, but that is better than your normal amount that I will get from. I think I can do better. I'll try to turn him around.
You're hardly worth my time.
No. This is not even better than it was before.
There is no time for talk with you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I am right behind him now. Okay, and sneak is going up.
There it is again.
He detected me. There we go. 69. Yes. Now we can train sneak without much of a problem. Well, I'm doing these things like training sneak and I don't know, trying to figure out how I will move next time on. Did my character? Yeah, why is my character moving up and down? Oh, it's the camera. Is the camera making my character move? Jesus. I remind myself of things that I need to do, like for example, go and find a character sheet for Morrowind and plan out which skills I'm going to end up using for the next content patch of Thunder Rebuild. I have a Warcraft 3 mod campaign downloaded that I did earlier today that I will probably have to go and check it out. And then play other things like Warframe or, I don't know, whatever happens to be the things that I want to play at this point in time. How do we manage it? 3. So I'm about to level up. Considering that the assassins really have been beating my ass, it's not surprising I'm about to level up here again. I will start dreading it when the assassins start bringing their Jinx Blade, or 2 of them will come. I think around level 15 or something like that is when the assassins start ramping up their difficulty. Because it will be 2 assassins, they will be bringing adamantium Jinx Blades, and it is horrid when that happens. It's really, really bad. Okay, any moment now. Okay, now with the successful roll on my sneak. Failure. But yeah, this is the exact situation you will find yourself when you are training sneak and you say, okay, I'm at least hitting it every so often, so I can leave it here for the night and eventually my skill will be high enough that it will just go up like crazy without me needing to touch anything or apply chameleon or anything like that. Like right now I'm almost there. Almost there to get a skill up. At 19, probably at 20, I would probably be on a good position to reliably beat the detection score of this guy. He doesn't move either, which is great. I'll move further back here. Would I break his detection? Sometimes I need to finagle with it a little bit. $94. Yeah, we got a big skill increase there. Unsuccessful. Put ourselves right behind him. 9. And 19 should be good, right? Sneak. Also pretty insistent to do all this skill training on stream. I could really do the agility training off stream and just let it happen like so. Just leave the game running, put the guy sitting here and go do another thing completely different on something else, and it should be fine. But the advantage is, like, for the people that are not watching it live, is that they can just skip ahead on the VOD and they're not missing much. It's just a person that is sitting on the corner of a manor just staring at an orc. Pretending that they are not there, just making jazz fingers on the corner and say, I'm not here. It's just a figment of your imagination. And the orc just follow him and say, yeah, you're right. There's nothing there. There's nothing there at all. Just my imagination playing tricks. Hey, wait a minute. I'm going back and forth on this. This would probably be the last 20 minutes of the stream. Just be sitting here on a corner, waiting for these 6 blasted points to go through. And then plan for the next time how I'm going to get the strength score up. My armor score, how high is my armor score? It's called score 5, right? No, my armor is actually one of the major skills. Is it? Is this? Oh dear. Screwed that pooch pretty badly. Not only I picked up Axe as a major, I should have picked Blunt as a major. Because if you're planning to use Sunder, you should have probably put it as a major, not as a no skill. If I were to do the challenge once again, which I will probably will have to do with armor rebuild, I will absolutely put Blunt as my major skill rather than Axe. Axe will be used most importantly for boosting strength as early as possible. Boosting endurance and boosting strength. I think getting those two things up and running on top of agility are the key things to make the run smooth and successful from the get-go. I could also go to Ilunivi and pick up the Beast of Radagan or whatever for the boost of 20 strength, which would help significantly at this point. But there will be the trouble that as soon as I get Raid Guard, I will have to use that Priest again, and then once I get Sunder, I will have to use Raid Guard and Sunder will have to take the position of the Feast. But that also means going to Ilunivi before the main quest sends me to Ilunivi. I mean, it's doable. It's running and then going behind one of the tombs and grabbing the gauntlets behind one of the tombs, one of the coffins inside the cave. But that is the sucky part, is doing that thing in particular. Then getting the recall is fine because I have an amulet of recall, that is not a big deal. Also, off the record, if I had grabbed those two diseases, we would be at 9. But we would be at 9 with like minus 30 something strength or something like that. I would not be able to do anything at all. So this is the point in time in the game where it gets really, really tough. This is why also we cannot do the challenge from the get-go. Because adding all those diseases would just make you really, really, really weak and impossible. It would be impossible to move at all. I think just background noise had the same problem with his 1 on all stats playthrough. Or was it 0 on all stats? No, it wasn't 0 because you would instantly die. I think it was 1 on all stats. Because you will not be able to carry anything at all. Or you're unable to move. It was something very, very strange.
Nothing.
So you need like a bit of normalcy on, I think, speed to be able to move. But it would take a lot of time and a lot of training to actually get everything in working condition. I don't believe he live streamed it too, so probably that took quite a while to get everything to take off. But once you have enough, again, strength, enough endurance, and enough agility, you should be in good shape. Of course, the first levels are gonna be really, really rough because each level up you're not getting a single point of HP, you're getting 0.1 or 0.6 at the best case scenario if you're getting the entirety, if you're getting your skill up with a governing attribute on endurance like 10 times. It would be very, very difficult. The more I think about it, the more grindy the options will have to be. Either just not even wearing armor. Like wearing armor itself, you will not be able to even wear armor. I'll have to look around and see how he did his one on all attributes run and see how he pulled it off and what concessions he had to make in order to go through with it. So far we have sneak on 20, still pretty difficult to beat this guy's detection score. We are beating it sometimes, but it's better than not beating it at all. How far are we? We're sitting at 5. Does my Amulet of Shadows have enough charge for? Yeah, it has enough charge for 1, so this will hasten things a little bit. And after this charge is over, I will end the stream because it was quite a fruitful stream. The one that I found 2 extra diseases, and both of them were the worst ones that I could find. Next stream, more strength training, more agility training, more whatever other training I'm gonna need, but mainly strength. I need to have my strength capped immediately, and I will have to start considering calling to Morrowind to sell off, to just farm Dark Brotherhood assassins and just sell off all their gear and make the money, because I will need that 45 strength ring. Once I have that one, and once it rolls at least 40 something, I should be okay. Okay, so this is a good stopping point for today. So as usual, I'd like to say thanks everybody who showed up today. In the description right below my Twitch channel is a link to my YouTube both archive channel, where I put all my Twitch archives over there, so go check them out. If you like this content, do follow me here on Twitch, subscribe over there on YouTube, do leave a like and a comment as well, it helps quite a lot. I'm gonna be seeing all of you tomorrow with another stream. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening when you have to be watching this stream or both, and take care. Bye bye, have a good one.